Streaming. Stream's on. All right, everybody. Stream's on. Just gotta get the chat ready to rock. All right, chat's up and running. All right, we should be good. All right, everybody. All right, this is number 141. 141 streams. It feels good. I'm doing more penciling tonight. Hopefully get this panel close to done, if not done. If all goes well, it's done. So, all right, let me get to it. But first, I gotta get some music on. Hold on. Why is it being weird? Alright. Let's jump on. Oh man. iPad. The frick? This scene's gonna be pretty tight. Alright, so this scene is basically the main character passing through an underpass. So here's the overpass, because he's going underneath it. That's kind of where I left off over here. Alright. Yo, what's up, Jedi? Excuse me. Alright. Let me change this up a little bit. I'm sure your teacher is going to be much appreciating your art. So don't worry about how good or bad you think you are. Just worry about, worry about the goods, you know what I mean? Well, I'm sure that'll challenge you, Jedi. I'm sure that'll be, that'll be good for you. Oh, that's why it's getting bad. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll still challenge you, but at the same time, be aware, yeah. That's how it goes, man. That's how how it goes. Yeah, that's where everything starts, though, Jedi. You start with the good old, commissions. You know, helping people out, paid or unpaid. That's where you start. It might be that time to start this. This character here. So I want to do this part, but I'm not sure how everything's gonna work. Let's see here. Good reference is the way to go. Alright. Come on, man. So deceiving. Good enough of this music. Good for him. He's going strong. Seems like he's going strong on it. I mean, that's clearly a publicity thing. I don't think there's any good sense in doing the 100-hour challenge. That's, I don't know. I don't know what you call that. Some sort of, I mean, all more power to him to do something like that. But geez, I don't know how much that's helping him, except for publicity, obviously. Seems like a good publicity thing. I feel like he's doing it. If he's doing it straight through, he's not getting any sleep by hour. How many days is that? 4 days? 4 days or so? Yeah, there's no way. He's probably gonna die. Unless it's just called that, and it's not really what it sounds like. And then he's really smart because he's just kind of like, giving it that name, but not real. It's 48-hour challenge is kind of, or 100-hour challenge is kind of deceiving. But like I said, more power to him if he's gonna pull it off. I don't see myself doing that and putting out good work, is all I'm going to say. I'd be like, I wonder if I just split up those days a little bit, and I'd probably get better work out of it. Yeah, that's kind of retarded. He must not do any research on signs of sleep, but like I said, it's good publicity stunt. If he wants to pull that off, go for it. It's crazy. It's a long time to do anything. To just stay up. Let's just say you just stayed up and watched every episode of Friends or something for 100 hours. That's a lot already. Not to mention drawing something. Okay, it's crazy. Suppose it's good training for the industry and just like working hard and doing the all-nighters. But man, dude. Trying to figure out what I want to do with his hair here. Skulls like this. That's. I seen him do another challenge for like what, Bieber or something. He's drawing Bieber, and that's just drawing anything. Not Bieber. What is that? PewDiePie. I think he drew PewDiePie, right? Anything where you're drawing PewDiePie is clearly, let's just, snag some PewDiePie views. However, smart move. I just, I don't know why you would do it in a marathon type format, I don't get that. Don't get that, but I like the song. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's not too smart to draw for that long, or do anything for that long. I'm really sure what I want to do with his hair, man. Go anyway. Maybe just keep sketching it out until I find something. Visualize it in my head. It's not bad. Okay. I like some of this jacket, but it's just not working. Yeah, that's doable. The 24 hours straight is doable. That's like I understand. Uh, 24 hours straight, I understand. That's like, you know, that's an endurance test. 100 hours, I feel like, is just ridiculous. You know, that's his call. Hmm. This is why I'm doing the foreground here first. For this reason. Run a half mile at top speed. Tough gig. To figure that out. Let's say you can run it pretty comfortably a whole mile. Let's see. Yeah. Half mile, maybe what, 3 minutes? 3.5? Something like that. That's just like a ballpark guess without really knowing what you can really do, or just anyone. Never was in track, so. I'm trying to keep this as rough as possible for right now, because I'm not really sure if it'll like everything. Two and a half for you? It's pretty quick. Pretty quick. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm much more of a sprinter for sure. But I got short legs, so it's probably harder for the shorties. I'm 5'8". Yeah, man, that's definitely on the shorter side. You probably are doing pretty well with what you got with those numbers. Sounds like it. There we go. Too many strands out there. Let's do one short one like that. Okay. Where's my page at? Need some more music too. That's what I'm using for design here. Let's see. So from here down. The page stops here because it's a wide panel, so I don't have to worry about below there. Let's see. All right. I probably will. What I should have did was drawn a booth, got a booth at one of the comic shops for that day. So I probably definitely will go out and talk and get something. I'm sure I will. Alright, so this arm here I think is just a little stiff is all. So this comes here. I'm trying to see where it's wrong. I think the folds are fine. Yeah, there's usually artists at stores. I'm like, I probably should stay home and work on Star Circuit. But it's always good for publicity if I get out there. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited for that day. So I'll probably head out that way. Check them out. Alright. We have the basics for what we need here. Now I can do the finals on. It's not super messy, so this is when, once I have this kind of stuff in, I start getting a little crazy with the lines because I want it to feel smooth. Yeah, it's also the Kentucky Derby. I don't know if you know that. I'm from Kentucky, partially, so it's also when the horses race. All right. With this in here, I'm able to do a little bit more in the background. Most of it's already there, though. I just need to add the detail. going to be like a clean panel up here. Put some pipes down here diagonally. Yeah, pretty much.
I just
Mumble rap? I don't think anything bad about it, just a different kind of thing. You know? Say it's an art form in its own right.
I just want you to hold me down.
I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like it's an art form in all itself. I feel like regular rappers couldn't do mumble rap, and I think vice versa. But I don't know much about rap, so could be talking out my butt. Don't really know. Yeah, I'm a fan of lyricists as well. I can't exclude others, but like I said, I don't listen to a whole lot of rap anyway. It's a good question. I do. Give me a minute, I'll get it. Isn't it like one word? Oh man, it's tough to remember. My memory is not the best. Alright. 2 letters. Oh, that's even crazier. I remember you sending it to me, and I remember giving it a shot. I remember what I thought of it, not really what the guy's name was. Let's see. I remember it being like not. I remember it being not bad sounding, so like I could listen to it. So it means that I liked it enough, but just usually not my thing. Like I said, I'm pretty particular with rappers in general. You know. Let me see here. Okay. Car up here. Yeah, I do. Plenty of things. I like a mix between a lot. It really depends on the particular band. I think here of something that I can share. It's not bad. Music was a little loud for me. Alright, so that's the height. Probably like this tall. So that's what I'm going to go for. It's tough because when I think of singers, because I generally base my bands not on the singers. So I'm trying to remember like what's one type of singer I do like. Let me look through my catalog here in a second. Interesting. Well, I used to be Christian, so I know how that goes. I've listened to a lot of that type of stuff. for sure. Let me see. Where? I'm just gonna go through my artist list and throw something out there. I'm gonna leave it like this. Really good topper. Yeah, I like that. Taillights. Gotta get this thing a little better contour. Alright. Over here, there probably should be a car. But we're just gonna put it in the front end here. Right, I get it. I like that kind of stuff. When I was back in the day, what I really liked was, especially when I was more Christian, you don't have, like I said, you're right, you don't have to be Christian to like this stuff. So even now when I'm not, I enjoy it, but I used to listen to Anne Berlin. I used to listen to, well, I still do a little bit. Reliant K. What else did I listen to? Some other stuff, but I like that kind of stuff. I grew up in like the 2000s, right, in high school and stuff. So a lot of the stuff was like, kind of like emo, screamo rock is what I listened to when I was in high school, and then I've kind of just broadened my approach overall with all types of music. But yeah, Modest Mouse I like. Random other bands. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I think it's kind of vice versa. You don't necessarily need to listen to, anything specific, but I feel like the Christian stuff has a wide range to its credit. All right. All right, I think it's time to clean up my boy in front here. Or maybe do this first. Oops, I need to do a little bit of this. Oh, yeah. Don't want to really taint you in some certain way, since you're young and impressionable. But as you get older, you just get, you find different things. And I found that the bluntest way to say it is just that I found that I could not justify the belief with what I was seeing around me. So I couldn't justify what the world was like and what evidence there was of one, like some sort of higher power, you know. So in that way, I was like, viewing the world that way, I couldn't justify what I was doing. So, like I said, the best way to put it is I didn't see the evidence that I was supposed to see, or maybe not supposed to see, but either way, that's what happened. Which I think I'm much better for it. I think there's a lot of good that goes with what you're talking about, but there's also some bad too. So that's always good to know. Yeah, it happened when I was around, like right around college, when I started. Once you're out of your parents, I wouldn't say grasp, but their guidance, you start kind of viewing the world a little differently. And I was raised pretty strict. Some would say sheltered. And I would say it was overall for the good, but at some point, like after college, I figured my own way, which something you'll have to do. Like could be for you, So believe me, though, I was pretty heavy. I mean, back in the day, I started playing music because of church kind of stuff. Started like a church band, so I learned a lot of things because of it. But I'm pretty sure I've learned those things anyway. I just wouldn't be playing church music. Well, not church music, but Christian type stuff. Alright, so this truck here, it's kind of like a storage truck, It's like bringing probably some sort of devices that store energy, batteries, things like that. So I thought it'd be cool to show one up close and personal here. I like how that looks with that little square in the middle. Yeah. Wise of you to say, for sure. Definitely something that's tough, and like I said, I couldn't justify it to myself after a while. There's too many religions out there for one to be correct. Let's go in here. Throw in a couple of these. It's a pretty cool truck. I like it. Let's take it up close. All right. Back here, we're just going to do some more. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, I see that. I mean, I'll totally listen to it. I'm just too. I think I'm just too in my head and logically based to romanticize the idea of something like that being true. All right, let's get my boy in here. I got what, a half an hour. I probably need to put some more cars over here on this end. Do some shading. Yeah, let's do this piece by piece. Like, I am pretty impressed with his structure of his face, so I'm not going to do too much over here. Screw it up. Here's my where is there we go. Got a piece of reference I took last night. This is why I couldn't do this part last night. So I needed to take a reference picture. I put on a jacket of mine. went in here and made the best reference I could. Uh, and the hair is all over the place. Hair is my favorite and my not favorite part. It's tough. So it's a challenge, and so I love it. But it's also so finicky sometimes. Gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. Fun fact, at some point, I wanted to be a dentist. Thing about hair is you want to focus on the silhouette first and foremost, and then break it down. the more I work on hair, usually, the harder it is to get that feel right. That's the problem. Send me a link to it. So see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to like find the flow of things, and then erase away what I don't need. Sometimes this works. Sometimes it doesn't. It's like me trying to flesh it out and then erase away and just leave the outline and then rebuild it. Right now I'm just getting like a bunch of nonsense, and so I probably have to come back to it because hair is just one of those things for me. If I can't get it right away, it probably won't come for a while. So the best thing I can do here is step back for a bit. I'd check out the link, but I need to keep this flow going. Need to, because I'm running out of time, and it is important to knock this out. If I want to stretch that far with it. Oops, a little off. Yeah, I may. Um, you're still in the beginning stages of really getting the fundamentals in. So you pretty much have you've got a better understanding of the upper kind of body more than the lower, which is normal. Um, and you practice figures more than anything else. So you're going to be better at figures than anything else, which is good, since that's what you kind of want to do. Um, but where you can work on is all the fundamentals simultaneously. You're still at the point where like all of that's going to help tremendously. Um, there will come a point where there's specific like there'll come a point where when you ask somebody what you need to work on specifically, there'll be a better answer. But right now, you're at the stage of practice all the fundamentals all the time, which is pretty much just keep drawing all the time, but do practices specifically for different things like study perspective, study all the different things that you want to, and you can do it in your own way. If you want to do it by drawing your favorite characters, just practice something as you do it. So, like I said, you're still in that stage where you can probably pick any of the fundamentals, and that's what you need to work on. And like I said, you're going to be better at figures. I haven't seen a whole lot of your backgrounds, but I guarantee your figures going to be better. Unless you're not showing me stuff. You're secretly doing a lot of background somewhere. Yeah, so um, if you do want specific things you can draw, that's a good way to go. You kind of said it yourself. It's just as a self-analysis later on, if you're ever wondering what you should work on the stuff you never draw. And those will be the things that you're weakest at. So you just don't draw them. Which is fine. You just need to, if you want to get good at them, you have to practice those things. Like, I'm the opposite of most people. More than anything, I need to practice figures because I love doing backgrounds and making worlds, you know. So, we got a few good strokes in there. long. Maybe, man. Dude, if you stick with it, you'll be fantastic. So, no doubt. Of course, I'd do that. Um, you know, and I don't doubt that. No doubt in my mind that you could be really great. Um, However, it takes a lot of like sacrifice. Just like anything else. If you want to be good at basketball, you're gonna have to not. You're gonna have to skip. Whatever, hanging out with your friends all the time or playing video games. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be good at something, you devote your time to it and you get good at it. That's just how it goes. And art is just one of those things that takes. Personally, nobody talks about it, but I think it takes more time than than basketball or something physical like that. Um, because you're trying to learn skills, and then on top of that, add something that you can't quantify with almost words. Like, you need to figure out you, and then on top of that, figure out some skills, and then on top of that, put it all together. It's almost like being an artist is like if you were a basketball player, but you also had to kind of recreate your own type of basketball and then make your own team based around that type of basketball, and then at the same time be good at it and market it. That's the weird part. You have to like kind of be something more than just a skilled person. You can be just that, but it's hard. You have to kind of have the whole business together as well. Anyway, I don't want to get in a rant on that end of it, but I could. Anyway. Nice, dude. Don't worry about the friends. Friends come and go. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you managed to get on here and chat every week because, you know, um, I think like there's something. Obviously, I'm learning. Talking to you, I'm learning about me and my art as well. So, don't think it's one-sided. But yeah, keep on keeping on. Have a good fourth. May the fourth be with you. Appreciate it, man. I, you know, you connect with different people for a reason, you know. Just like art, I wouldn't deny, like you know what I mean. Like if you got a connection with somebody, it's just like you having a connection with art. It's there for a reason. Don't try to overlook it. So yeah, it's good that um, you find people, like-minded people that you can call friends. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of pretty much life. I think connecting. So um, glad you're jumping on, man. It's good to see. You keep working on your stuff, and uh, you know, obviously I'm growing the whole time as well. So it's not just you. We're all getting better, and that's what I wanted originally from the stream, to meet people, connect people, and some people have come and gone, which I wish they stayed, but I can't force that. But I'm glad you kept with it and are still coming around. Really appreciate talking with you every week. So. All right, so we have kind of what I'm looking for here. I only have, what, 15 minutes? All right, this back end over here, I dig. It just needs to be cleaned up. All right. What's up, Amorous? I mentioned you today, actually. I forget what we talked about. I mentioned we used to talk about such a thing as. I feel like there was a subject that we talked about a lot back in the fall, and I was telling Jedi Joshua about it. But I can't remember what we were talking about now. Oh man, I've been talking about it a little bit here and there on stream, but I've been doing cold showers, and that's kind of I don't know if you take cold showers or ever thought about it, but it's helped me stay healthy for sure. Like for some reason, I'm bypassing sicknesses, and I have like this like tonsillitis thing where I can get sick pretty easy, but I'm still not getting sick. So you might want to think to give that a shot. It might be something good. Sucks that you're getting sick though. It's never fun. How's the art going, by the way? Oh yeah, you got a comic going? Give it a little shout out on here if it's viewable somewhere. If not, keep on plugging away, and it's kind of where I'm at. I'll be releasing pages from this um, pretty soon. Some preview pages in the beginning of May coming up here. It was May today, but next couple weeks. I don't like that curve over here. I want it to be more round. Very cool. Yeah, comics take forever to make. I didn't realize. If you're doing it from scratch, oh snap, there's a lot to do. Too much on the front end. Oh, character designs. Okay, yeah. Dude, there's so much to do. like I was saying, it's insane. Yeah, it's an insane amount of work. But if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. You know, it's not like it goes by pretty quick. When I took that year off from my job, that's a lot of what I did, majority of it. And I wish I would have held off from quitting my job right away and did the preliminary designs first. You know what I mean? But it's just the way it goes. Alright, so here we have like this shadow that comes across. That's why I kind of erased things. We're just going to do it this way. Alright. I'll probably finish this up tomorrow or in the morning, but that's pretty much the stream tonight, what we just did. So I'm gonna race away, give it like a little bit of an edge here just to get a better idea what we're showing visible here. Looks pretty cool. I'm in for it. Thanks for showing up, Amaris, Jedi, Joshua. If you watch this again, thanks for showing up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Let me hop in front of the camera real quick to shut this thing down. But yeah, this is coming along. This double page spread. There's so much on here. Amaris is a lot. It's a double page kind of layout that I did for this because I'm really liking these. I'm really liking these huge, like widescreen panels. It's super cinematic. I'm digging it. So that's what I'm up to. Let's see. So long. I'll see you guys next week. Tuesday, I'll be doing the same thing. Good luck with the comic too, Amaris.